these rules, class, because I think we should just see it in the exercise. I think people use rather much more often than they use prefer. People usually use prefer when you're choosing between two things.
Yes.
You know, I prefer ice cream over cake. But most people say, I'd rather not go. Not I prefer not going. You know, I'd rather not go. Yeah. Which do you prefer? Write sentences using I prefer something to something else. Put the verb into the correct form where necessary. So, example, they give us the verb drive and traveling by train. So, I prefer driving to traveling by train. Now the next one, you're choosing between tennis and football. So, number 2. Where are we? Where are we? No, I don't know where are we in. We'll start with you again. I prefer
phone people private. I prefer
tennis.
I prefer phone people.
Okay, you prefer football.
I prefer tennis, football.
Okay, which one? You prefer tennis or football? Which do you prefer? Do you prefer?
Football.
Okay, so you prefer football to tennis.
Yes.
Okay? All right. I'm in.
I prefer the phoning people to the writing a letter.
Good. I prefer phoning people to writing letters. It's fine. 4.
I prefer going to the cinema to watching film on TV.
Very good. Okay, now rewrite sentences 3 and 4 using the structure. I prefer to do something. I prefer to do one thing over the other. So Pramaha, for example, they give us though, I prefer to drive rather than travel by train.
I prefer to study English rather than study Chinese.
Okay, they asked us to go up to the sentences above, 3.
Oh, 3.
But your sentence was good, Pramaha, but
Yeah.